Welcome to another review. It's Memorial Day 2020. We are still dealing with COVID-19. As you can see, we're taking all our safety precautions here. I have my face mask. We even have some hand sanitizer. The bad news is we can't go to any movie theaters because they're all closed. The good news is we're still gonna do some reviews. Today's movie is Apocalypse Now. Hollywood.
It's directed by Francis Ford Coppola, written by Francis Ford Coppola and John Milius. It's starring Martin Sheen, Robert Duvall, Harrison Ford, and Marlon Brando, and young Lawrence Fishburne.
Apocalypse Now is set during the Vietnam War. It follows Captain Willard, who is sent on a mission to terminate Colonel Kurtz.
So in this film, the plot is very simple, and our characters carried on a boat from point A to point B. It's very psychedelic, and a lot of the pit stops that he makes are very like the Odyssey.
It features a song by Wagner that was also featured in another film called Birth of a Nation. Another one of his songs was featured in a propaganda film called Triumph of the Will. I don't know what his message is. If you're pro-war or against war, you can get something out of that sequence.
So like one of the big things is like, dude, this budget must have been like enormous. All I could think about was like, that was expensive, that was expensive, that was really expensive. Kilgore is the fucking character. That dude, I would never want to be that guy's friend. He loves the smell of napalm in the morning. Like I was like, that's where this is from? Like there was a lot of moments that I was just like, this doesn't feel good at all. Maybe I just don't like war, period. Or I don't know, it just did not feel good that we were just killing all these people for no fucking reason. When Kilgore lands the helicopter, they were just literally just talking about, oh yeah, we're gonna go there because of the waves. Like the waves are so dope, man. Like I was like, yo, what the fuck? I personally, I think I connected with Corporal Lance the most. He's just a dude. Really though, how big was this fucking budget? When Lawrence Fishburne's character died, that felt so bad. He was listening, they all got mail. They were listening to this tape that his mom sent him. And she was just sitting there talking about like, you know, when you come home, you know, blah, 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 here's when your aunt's here with us, your uncle's here, I'm convincing them to write you or something. When she was just literally talking about home, and he was really immersed, you know, probably thinking about how home is, and then he immediately died after that. That felt so fucking bad. I liked how the closer and closer that Willard got to the end point, shit just started going wilder and crazier. Also the journey that like the shipmates took. Like the closer they got to where Willard was eventually gonna go, I feel like the crazier they all got. And then when they got those letters from home, they got that newspaper with the headline of Charles Manson and how they finally caught him. And then immediately afterwards, they started having another more like exposition about Kurtz, how Willard started reading his materials about Kurtz, and I was like, yo, that's actually. That's pretty. That's like a cool. That's a good comparison.
In a mad, mad world, with no picture in my frame.
That's a good comparison.
So this movie won the Palme d'Or in 1979. It tied with another movie called The Tin Drum. One of the judges, Francois Sagan, accused another judge of abandoning their position in order to pressure the rest of the judges in favor of Coppola taking home the grand prize that night. She fought hard, and they ended up settling on a tie. Apocalypse Now wasn't even finished. I guess they screened an unfinished cut at the festival. So what's up with that? Apocalypse Now features a bunch of headless people in the third act. And The Tin Drum features a scene where a fisher uses the head of a horse as bait to catch fish. So What's up with that? Marlon Brando became famous because of his acting style known as method acting, where he gets really he becomes the character that he's playing. The loose nature of the script or the story may have made it difficult for Brando to do method acting because he couldn't ground his character, he couldn't understand his character, and that may be why the third act or all the scenes with Marlon Brando in it seem a bit confusing for me or ambiguous. So yeah, in the end, Apocalypse Now is a pretty alright movie. That's it. Check out our next video and check out helladark.com for live streams, articles, and more movie reviews.